And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood. And the first half of this show was serious, folks. It was about the opioid crisis in Cleveland, Bradley County, and across the nation. This is a little lighter, and I'm so glad because this is something, I just think this is awesome. And I have Sharon Gallagher and Pam Moore on with me from Special Spaces. And I was not aware of this, and I saw Pam Chamber Coffee. Yeah. Saw Pam at a Chamber Coffee, and she was handing out these wonderful little cards here, and I thought, oh, I need to get them on TV and talk about this because Special Spaces is really special.
It is. It is. We create dream bedrooms for kids with life-threatening illnesses.
And I think that's awesome.
We are a national organization.
Oh, okay.
We have 25 chapters over the states, and we run the one here in this region. So we cover an 8-county region in Tennessee, plus the top part of Georgia. We actually go down in Ringgold and around that way too. And so we just get names of kids from the hospitals. We go through all the hospitals.
Okay.
Our board makes us go through the life specialist, child life specialist at the hospitals because of the HIPAA laws and stuff like that.
Yes, I wondered about that, how you could kind of skirt those.
We have to get them through those. But they give us the names of children who need a dream bedroom.
I think this is so neat.
And so we just, it can be anything from organ transplants to cancer to, you know, just any kind of life-threatening illness. We've got one getting ready to start here in Cleveland, Tennessee. We've got a little boy here in Cleveland we're doing next month. So we're excited about that, getting ready for him. We can't give you much about his room yet because we don't want him to see this.
No,
but we are excited. The one we just finished last month was really exciting. He had a fire engine bed. So we've got a group of special volunteers. All of our group is volunteer. We've got contractors, electricians, plumbers. Sharon's our muralist. She does
artist.
all the
yes. And Pam is an artist also because she always does something for Cherry's Jubilee and does a piece of furniture and usually something very unique. And then Sharon is a muralist.
Yes.
So that means you take a huge canvas.
Yes.
And,
a wall.
And paint. Yes, a wall and paint on that. That's not easy.
No, it's not. And I basically have from 4 or 5 hours to complete it.
Oh my
from the time I
goodness.
start because we generally paint the walls first, so I'm waiting on that to dry before I can start my mural, and then I have to have it finished in time so they can get the beds moved in and get the room staged. So I'm working feverishly in the room.
So you're kind of the starting point.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, that's so you basically paint the wall. You paint the whole room first,
Yes.
just whatever.
Yes.
Okay. And now you said that you have one coming up. Do you interview the children and they tell you what they're interested in, or
we do. We go in and interview the child and the family.
Okay.
Sometimes they're too young to really know what they want, but most of them have a pretty good idea of things that they can just dream, and we just tell them, dream big. What do you want in your bedroom? And they come up with some very interesting things.
I bet they do. And then you all have to try to make that interesting thing happen.
We do.
Which I think is, that to me, that's challenging.
It's so much fun, though.
Oh,
it really
can imagine.
is. And to see their little faces when they walk in and they have their dream bedroom. Whatever, you know, it's more than they thought they were going to get, because a lot of times they think they're just going to get a new comforter or new paint
drapes.
Yeah. But we go in about 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning, and they leave for a fun day wherever, at the aquarium, at the Discovery Museum, wherever they want to go. We send them there. They get gone, and we start working. And we work from about 8 to about 4, and then they come back in for the reveal, and the room's done.
Okay, we have a video. Do you want to set that up for our audience so they can see?
This is just about our volunteers mostly and what we do and some of the children that we've had with Special Spaces.
Okay, so Alex, if we can flip that video on, that's going to show, I think this little girl's name is Autumn, that you all did her room, and you can see her surprise and see some of the volunteers. So we're ready to roll here, Alex.
Special Spaces is a national nonprofit organization that creates dream bedrooms for children with life-threatening illnesses. Our local chapter is a team of volunteer craftsmen, carpenters, electricians, seamstresses, master organizers, all kinds of people who come together to create these dream bedrooms for these children.
Oh my god! Oh, look! I'm shook. Turn around!
Was just hoping that Autumn would have a beautiful space that would allow her to feel like I'm in a teenager room now, not a little girl's room, a place where she can feel normal. That's her biggest thing. I want to feel like I'm normal, and the fact that her little nebulizer is hidden away now.
When the kids see that room after it's remodeled, it twinkle in their eye and a smile on their face, you know, and it's just awesome. And I hope that we also show them some hope.
I've done anything from a room from Frozen. Most of them love the little boys always want a superhero in their room of some sort. So I've done a little bit of everything from Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, you name it. Most adults couldn't handle the treatments they have to go through, and so they're brave little kids.
And I was diagnosed with Diamond-Blackfan anemia. They didn't expect me to live to be 3. And so they decided that if I don't have a bone marrow transplant, that I'm going to die. I was like, oh, they're probably just gonna paint it and do some stuff. And then I walked in and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much more than I expected. It was awesome.
If the child needs small motor skills work, we try to put that into the room, like incorporating dials or zippers or things like that into the room, into the design. We have decorated IV poles, extra firm mattresses for children with cystic fibrosis.
There's a lot of children out there that are fighting some really serious battles, life-threatening health issues. Judy and I decided to not only participate with hands-on work, but also to support special spaces through financial contribution. And I think that's something we'll continue to do.
I don't know what happened to our sound on that, but anyway, that kind of gave everybody an idea of what you all do, because when you say we come in and make over a bedroom, then everybody's going, well, we can all buy a bedspread and put new drapes up and this and that and the other, but that's not what y'all do.
No. We actually have the carpenter build the beds for the room, and brand new. We've got a local Mermaid mattress who supplies our mattresses.
Yes.
And then we have other volunteers around the area, other partners. Lowe's always gives us some lumber for the beds and that kind of thing. So they're always partnering with us to help us create these bedrooms. And we go in the room is completely gutted, and we put all new stuff in the room. So dressers, beds, curtains, rods, new ceiling fans or light fixtures.
Wow.
Everything's new when we go back in.
So does the family move everything out of that bedroom and gets it ready for you?
Gets it ready for us.
So that you go in and paint and then turn it over to Sharon?
Yep.
And
she
let her do the
She
mural.
makes the magic on the walls.
I think that's awesome. And then you all build. Now this is going to sound like a tacky question, but I'm assuming what you build is going to last for quite a while.
Yes.
The gentleman that does our beds, Rito Daniel, he is amazing. He is a master craftsman, and
wow.
He can do anything. I mean, you just tell him, we need a fire truck, a bed that looks like a fire truck, and he does it. The fire truck bed was amazing. He took the steering wheel off his lawnmower, off his riding lawnmower, and used it for the steering wheel. The lights, it had lights on it that all worked.
Yeah, working headlights,
had
tail
a
lights,
bell
strobe
on it.
lights.
Oh, fantastic!
Everything a child could ever imagine.
I just think that's awesome. And y'all are all volunteers.
Everybody's a volunteer.
How did you get started? Pam, did you just say, raise your hand if you want to be on my team? Or what did you do?
No, actually, I took over from another lady. Ann Strunk ran this region here for about 5 years. And so she was moving into an event planning place with her daughter. And so they just asked me if I would like to take over as the director of this one. And I said, yes, definitely, because this is something that is needed. These children are so in the hospital all the time. They're taking treatments. They're sick. They don't feel good, and we just want to give them a place where they can go and feel special and have rest and enjoy what they're doing in their room.
That is awesome. Now, I'm sure you all are a nonprofit organization also.
We are.
So it's strictly with volunteers. If people donate to you all, or how do we do this?
We have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Special Spaces Chattanooga is our Facebook page. And then we are a national organization, specialspaces.org. And then there you go to the Chattanooga section of that. There's a donate button on the Facebook page. There's also one on the website. You can send it directly to us here in Cleveland. Sharon and I, of course, both live here in Cleveland.
Right.
So we're kind of, we feel special around this area. You know,
Right.
we want to help the kids here when we can. We just had several civic organizations ask us to come and speak.
That is
So we're trying to
fantastic.
get the word out because we don't spend any money on advertising or anything like that. It's all by word of mouth.
And I think that is great too. And this card that you were handing out at the coffee that just shows some of the children that you all have worked with. And I know that you have to be really strict with the HIPAA laws and everything, but if anyone's interested, if anybody has a child that could benefit from this, they can also go on that website,
Yes.
specialplaces.org.
Special Spaces.
Spaces, specialspaces.org, and y'all know what .org means. We've talked about this before. And then look on there and see if they want to ask for your help in fixing something for their child.
I believe there's actually applications online on that
Okay.
website, so they could go ahead and fill out the application and go ahead and send it in.
Oh, neat.
And then
Okay.
if it lands in our area, the national organization will send it to us.
And one of the good things that we are able to do is if somebody sponsors a room, we allow them to come
Oh.
and work on the room if they choose. So it's really good if a company or something decides to work, like Lowe's donates, but they will come and work on a room with us.
How neat.
So, Southern Heritage Bank did a room years ago, and they sent some people to work on the room.
We have a local family sponsoring this next room
Yes.
here next month.
Okay.
And that family is going to come and work on the room with us.
Yes.
And so it's just it's fun.
We've
They
had
get to
teachers.
see that
Yeah.
reveal.
But you know, I'm thinking, okay, Pam, I want to be there. I want to do this. And then I get there and I say, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, but we know. What
Oh, you do? Okay.
I have
You
things
have a-
ready for you.
Okay.
I will talk with the volunteers before the day, find out what their skill set is.
Right.
You know, can you sew? Can you paint walls? Can you paint furniture? Can you, what can you do? What are you good at? Can you put furniture together?
wash brushes out?
Yeah.
I could do that.
anything.
I could do that. Okay. Yeah.
And so we've got stuffed pillows. We've got
Oh,
lots of
yeah,
things
okay.
that you can do, even if you're not
Yeah.
skilled at a special thing like Sharon. Not many people can paint
No,
murals
they
on walls.
cannot. No, they cannot.
But you can wash your brushes
Yeah,
out
I
for
can do
her,
that. I can
or
do that.
bring
I
her
can
a
cheer
cup
her
of
on.
water.
So you're doing great, Sharon. Keep it up.
And
But-
I need that sometimes.
I understand.
I have had people feeding me my lunch while I'm still painting.
Because you're on the time constraint.
Yes.
You have to wait till the wall dries
Yes.
before you can even start.
Yes,
And
there's several pictures of me with a blow dryer in one hand, drying the spot I'm fixing to paint next, trying to get the paint dry
Oh, my
fast
goodness.
enough. So I'm painting with a brush with this hand, with a blow dryer in this hand, trying to dry that next space that I've got to paint
Right.
on. So yeah, but it's worth it. It's well worth
Absolutely.
it to see the look on these kids' face and these parents. We feel like if nothing else, that more than for one day we can help carry the burden for some of these parents. These are things they would love to be able to do for their
Right.
children, but all of their finances are going toward taking care of medical expenses.
Right.
They're not able to do this at this point. And so I think the parents, as much as the child, usually are crying.
right.
They're just touched that people that don't know them would spend their whole day coming in and giving this to their child. So that's a special blessing for me, as well as for the family. The volunteers get as much out of it as they do.
And I think that's awesome. So we have specialspaces.org, and people can check out that website, look at the Chattanooga area, because y'all have 8 counties.
We cover 8 counties.
8 counties. That's, yeah,
There's
but
25 different, all the way across the nation.
Okay.
We have 25 different organizations in different states. But yes, we cover a large area
Yes,
here.
you do.
So
8 counties that's a lot of territory. And so, ladies, thank you so much for being on with me today. I was thrilled when I saw this at the Chamber Coffee, and I know Pam is artistic. Like I said, she always donates something to Cherish Jubilee. Except last year she went to the Holy Land, so I had to
That was
forgive her.
fun, too.
I bet it was. Okay, ladies, thank you all so much, and I will keep reminding people specialplaces.org on the web, and so that they may want to donate. They may have a talent,
that's right.
or they may just be a cheerleader,
We can
Yeah.
do it,
Use it
all of
all.
those things.
or they might bring sandwiches.
That's
So
true.
there you go.
We will
Go-
accept that too.
So that Cher can eat a sandwich while she's painting a mural. Ladies, thank you all so much. I appreciate you
Thank
being
you.
on with me today. Folks, don't go away. We've got those commercials that you need to watch and support our sponsors because they pay our bills. And I'll be right back if I have some time left to do some upcoming events for you.